All right, guys, out of WAFB.com, we get this story. Graphic body camera video kept secret for more than 2 years shows a Louisiana State Police trooper pummeling a black motorist 18 times with a flashlight, an attack the trooper defends as pain compliance. Aaron Larry Bowman could be heard screaming between blows on the body camera video obtained by AP. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. The May 2019 beating following a traffic stop near Bowman's Monroe home left him with a broken jaw, 3 broken ribs, a broken wrist, and a gash to his head that required 6 staples to close.
This morning, video kept secret for more than 2 years shows a Louisiana state trooper beating a black man in the head with a flashlight.
I haven't done nothing, man.
Well, fighting us ain't gonna help you, bud.
I'm not fighting you.
You are.
Body camera video shows Aaron Bowman yelling as trooper Jacob Brown hit him 18 times within 24 seconds after a traffic violation in 2019.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm your brother. I'm scared.
It came only 3 weeks after a similar deadly encounter between Louisiana State Police and a black driver, Ronald Green, which also only recently became public. Troopers said Green died after a car crash, but video revealed troopers dragging and beating him before his death. In this latest case, Aaron Bowman was forcibly taken to the ground. The trooper claimed Bowman had hit a deputy and described the beating as pain compliance.
Bowman's beating was carried out by Jacob Brown, a white trooper who, according to state police records, tallied 23 use of force incidents dating to 2014, including 19 on black people. Brown faces state charges in Bowman's beating and 2 others involving black motorists, including a 2019 arrest when he was caught on video slamming a handcuffed suspect against a police cruiser and throwing him to the ground. Bowman tried to explain several times he was a dialysis patient, had done nothing wrong, and wasn't resisting. Bowman can later be heard moaning on the ground, "I'm bleeding. They hit me in the head with a flashlight."
I'm bleeding. They hit me in the head with a flashlight.
Bowman tells the Associated Press he was left with a broken jaw, ribs, and wrist, and needed 6 staples to his head.
I kept thinking I was going to die that night because all I can do was breathe.
He denies ever hitting an officer and filed a civil lawsuit. Police later concluded Trooper Brown did use excessive and unjustifiable actions and failed to report the use of force to his supervisors and intentionally mislabeled his body camera video. Brown was charged with battery and resigned earlier this year.
There are individuals that are clearly bad apples, but I think what we also see is that this is not just bad apples, but also a rotten tree.
Louisiana State Police say they recently reformed their training and practices in hopes of rebuilding trust within the community. Andrea Fujii, ABC News.
Now, there's a little bit more in the story that I didn't give you. Kind of skipped over a couple of things, but so you can read it below, but I did give you the video. And they said that Bowman had not seen the video until it was released by the Justice Department. They showed it to him and his attorney, actually. So he had not even seen that video. Here, this guy was one of about 19 out of 23 people that were complaints on this one cop, this one state trooper. And it was the same agency with the troopers and Ronald Green, who died in their custody. Remember that one? They beat the crap out of that dude, man. So it looks like the Louisiana State Police Commander needs to go. Pack your bags and go to Alaska. Maybe you can be a state police commander in Alaska. Work out of Anchorage or Juneau. I don't care. Doesn't have to be the capital, which is Juneau. Put him somewhere, some cold-ass village. But, you know, here it is again. Police brutality is surfacing all across the nation. Everyone now it's all coming to light. And that's why I do these editorials. I've done these editorials and had people who live in the area of where I do the editorial, or where the editorial is from. I've had people in the area go, I didn't see this on the news. What? When did this happen? I live like so many miles from there and I didn't even know this happened. You know, so my editorials are out there enlightening people and educating people on what's going on with our law enforcement across the nation. Like I said, people from the areas are going, I didn't know this happened. I live there, you know. We need to make these videos go viral. We need to let everyone know what's going on with law enforcement in your area. You know, because ever since the national riot last year, a lot of stories have been coming to light. There's a lot of political hoo-ha going on over this. And the Department of Justice and the FBI and politicians are going, hey, let's deal with these cops. But you know what's funny is the problems aren't necessarily getting solved. Guy in Mississippi tases a handcuffed man. 3 years later, they decide to do something. Why? Because it became public. This one here beat the hell out of a guy. Why is it going public? Because there's a video. Guy shoots a puppy dog out of Loveland, Colorado. Why is it all of a sudden they're doing something 2 years later? Not only because the family filed a civil lawsuit, but because it went viral. Do we have to wait until it's on the news or on YouTube before these agencies are taking action? 23 complaints on this Louisiana state trooper. 23. 19 of which were black. You think he has a problem? I want to know what you all think. Let me know in the comment section below.